أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين واللعنة على أعدائهم من الآن إلى يوم الدين أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Can everyone hear me? Let me just open the mic. Right. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, brilliant.
Alaikum assalam.
Alaikum assalam. Right, so before I start the actual book two, I will need to do some initial preparation of yourselves for us to start book two. So what I will do first is that I will just do a recap of what we did in book one. I did teach the present tense, past tense verbs. Sister Maria, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Sister Maria, are you there? Sister Maria?
My mom is gonna do some wudu. My mom is gonna do wudu and then she's gonna come back.
Okay, no problem. Okay, mashallah. Fazl. Okay, that's brilliant. Okay, then I will ask then Sister Nigat Kazmi. So if the students who have done this lesson before, just bear
She's
with
back.
me.
Yes, assalamu alaikum. I'm sorry. I like to do wudu before my lesson, so I just had to rush.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Okay, sorry.
No problem. So Sister Maria, so what we have done last lesson in book one, I taught the past tense verbs. I
Yeah.
just want you to explain to me with regards to like fi'l madhi ma'lum, and we had the verb kataba. Explain to me what you remember itself, please.
So what I remember out of that is we talk about kataba
He wrote.
we're talking about a person who's not present.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
and yeah.
And kataba means he wrote. And would you
Yeah.
be able to explain the different conjugations as well, please?
Yeah, the kataba, katabu. It's like he wrote, and then it's like them two wrote, and then it will be the more than two.
Yeah,
wrote.
they all wrote.
Yeah, they all wrote.
Right.
And katabata, katabna, she wrote, and them two females wrote.
Correct.
And then they all wrote.
Excellent.
Then katabat, katabta, katabtuma, katabtum. That would be you wrote,
Correct.
you two wrote, yeah, and all of you wrote.
Excellent.
And katabti, katabtuma, katabtunna. You wrote female, and you two wrote females, and you all wrote.
Excellent.
And katabtu would be I wrote, and katabna would be we all wrote.
Excellent. Excellent. Sister Nikat Kazmi, would you be able to come on the mic as well?
Ji, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
What should I do?
So I would like you to conjugate kataba and translate the meaning as well, please.
Okay. Kataba, kataba, katabu. This means he wrote, they dual wrote, and katabu means they all wrote.
Correct.
And then katabat, katabata, and katabna. This means she female, definitely female. She singular wrote, and then katabata means they two, she two, sorry, females wrote, and katabna means she all, they all females wrote. And then katabta, katabtuma, and katabtum. This means you single wrote, you double wrote, dual, and you all wrote.
Correct.
And katabti, katabtuma, katabtunna means you single female wrote, and you dual wrote, and you all female wrote. And katabtu, I wrote, and katabna, we wrote.
Excellent. Excellent. Can I have next on the mic Qurratul Ain?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaykum salam. So Qurratul Ain, I would ask you to do the same one. Do you remember this when we did it in book 1? Do you remember
Yes,
this?
some of them I remember, yes.
Okay, that's the reason
Huwa,
why.
yes, kataba.
Yeah. So so if
Yes,
you want to use the actual pronouns, huwa kataba, huma kataba, he wrote, huma kataba, they both wrote, hum katabu, they all wrote, hiya katabat, she wrote, huma katabata, they both females wrote, hunna katabna, they all females wrote. Then we had anta katabta,
Okay.
you wrote, antuma, you two males wrote, antum katabtum, you all males wrote. Then we had anti katabti, you one female wrote, antuma katabtuma, you both females wrote, antunna katabtunna, you all females wrote, ana katabtu, I wrote, and nahnu katabna, we wrote. Go ahead, bismillah.
Okay. Should I do the same one or the next
I'll,
column?
because yeah, I'll ask you to do this, and then I'll give you the next verb as well. Then inshallah, go ahead, kataba. So
Okay, huwa kataba, he wrote.
Mhm.
Hama kataba, they wrote, two of them. Ham katabu,
Katabu.
all of them wrote.
Mhm.
Hiya katabu. Hiya katabat, she wrote. Hama katabna, no, katabta, they wrote, the females. This is Hanna katabna.
Hunna.
Hunna katabna, they all wrote, the females. Anta katabta, you wrote. Antuma katabtuma, they wrote, the males.
Mhm.
Antum katabtum, they all wrote.
Correct.
Anti katubti, she wrote.
Mhm.
Antuma katabtuma, they wrote, the two females wrote.
Mhm. No, not they, you.
Anna,
You.
you.
Yeah.
You, two females wrote. Antunna katabtunna, you all wrote.
Correct.
Ana katabtu, I wrote. Nahnu katubna, we wrote.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you. Can I have next on the mic, Sister Shabano?
Yes, alaikum.
Alaykum salam. Sister Shabano, I'm going to change this to the next verb. The next verb is daraba. Daraba in the Arabic language means he hit.
Hit,
Daraba
yeah.
means he hit. So can you conjugate and translate the meaning as well, please?
Okay. Zaraba, zarabu. That means they hit, they both hit, they all hit. Male. Zarabat, zarabata, zarabna. That is they hit female, they both hit female, they all hit female. Then it's zarabta, zarabtuma, zarabtum. You hit male, you both hit male, you all hit male. Zarabti, zarabtuma, zarabtunna. That is you hit female, you both hit female, you all hit female. Zarabtu, I hit, and zarabna is we hit.
Excellent. Excellent. Can I have next on the mic, Sister Mahdi?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaykum salam. Would you be able to conjugate daraba for me, please?
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Daraba, daraba, darabu. Daraba, he hit. Daraba, they two hit. Darabu, they all hit. Darabat, she hit. Darabata, the two female hit. Darabna, they all female hit. Darabta, you hit for male. Darabtuma, you two male hit. Darabtum, you all male hit. Darabti, you female hit. Darabtuma, you two female hit. Darabtunna, you all female hit. Darabtu, I hit. Darabna, we hit.
Excellent, excellent. Brilliant. Can I have next on the mic? Let me just check who is here. Sister Musarrat. Sister Musarrat, are you feeling better? Would you be able to conjugate?
Sheikh, still I have a problem with my eyes.
Okay. Okay,
I'm hearing it.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's fine.
Thank you.
No problem. Sister Salma, would you be able to come on the mic?
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam. So Sister Salma, I want you to go one step ahead. Now, I want you to explain to me in the past tense verbs, so every verb, regardless whether it's past tense or present tense, it has a attached pronoun with it, which represents whether it's he, she, and we. Is that correct?
Yes.
So I want you to explain in all of these 14 forms, what is the attached pronoun which is affiliated or attached to the verb, which represents the different individuals in the conversation itself. Go ahead. Do on the conjugate on daraba and explain, please. Go ahead.
I will try, inshallah. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Daraba, the ba at the end tells us that it's a singular male.
No, on this one here, on the singular masculine,
yes.
The pronoun huwa is hidden. So on this is one exception, that in daraba, the pronoun huwa, which is he, is hidden. So there's no physical letter which is physically visible, which represents he.
Yes.
Okay, but in the next one, in the daraba, the alif is the sign of dual itself.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so daraba is singular masculine, singular male. Daraba, the alif at the end tells us that it's dual. Darabu, the waw and the alif tell us that it's more than two people.
Correct.
Darabat, because it's the ta, it tells us it's a lady, a female one. The ta with the darabata tells us, the alif at the end tells us it's dual.
Correct.
The noon for darabna tells us that this is feminine, but more than two ladies.
Excellent.
Darabata, darabatuma,
no, 1 second. Darabta, so from the sixth form, so these are three-letter verbs. So the three-letter verbs from the sixth form, the noon becomes silence. The ba becomes silence.
Yes, sorry. Darabta, darabtuma, darabtum are the exact same endings as anta, antuma, antum.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's how you'll know that this is you singular, you masculine, you two, and then you more than two people.
Yeah.
So darabta is one person, just you, masculine. Darabtuma, the alif at the end tells us it's two, but tuma means you two. And then tum would be you more than two.
Correct.
So the same thing for the ladies. So darabti, darabtuma, darabtunna would be you singular female, you dual because of the alif at the end. And then because of the noon at the end, it would be you more than two females. And then darabtu is just one person, myself. And darabna would be all of us, the na and the alif.
Correct. Correct. Thank you. Right. Can I have?
Agha, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
It's Qasir speaking.
Yes.
We agreed 8 o'clock, Masab. I can't join. I'm still in the middle of doing medicines for my dad. I've moved stuff around.
So what's happened is that Brother Misam, he's actually, should I say, in other words, he's actually cocked it up. So he's actually sent an email and I was surprised as well what he did, 7 o'clock. So what we can do, inshallah, next week onwards, we can change the time itself, because I wasn't aware myself until I seen a message come through that he actually even 7 o'clock. So inshallah, this week I will continue, and then next week, inshallah, we change the time itself. Okay.
Okay, I will try and join as soon as I can then.
Inshallah.
Thank you, brother.
No
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Right. Okay. The next person, can you come, Sister Shabano? Can you come back on the mic?
Ji, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. So the next verb itself is fataha.
Ji.
So fataha means he opened.
Yeah.
So can you conjugate the meaning?
Okay. Fataha, fatahu. They opened.
He opened. Fataha, he opened, and fatahata, they both opened. Go ahead.
Yeah. So fataha, they opened. Fataha, they both opened, and fatahu, they all opened. Fatahat, fatahta, fatahna. That is for female. She opened, she both opened, and she all opened. Fatahta, fatahtuma, fatahtum. That is you opened, you both opened, and you all opened for all males. Fatahti, fatahtuma, and fatahtunna. That is for female. She opened, you opened, you both opened, you all opened. Fatahtu, fatahna. That is I opened and we opened.
Excellent. Can I have next on the mic, Sister Mansoura?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Can you do fataha as well, please? And explain to me what are the attached pronouns with it?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So fataha, the end explains that it's a male, singular male. Fataha is two males. So they two male open. Hum fatahu, the hu is plural for male. Here fatahat, the ta sakin denotes the singular female. Fatahta.
Fatahata.
Afwan, fatahata is two female. And then fatahna, the na denotes the plural for more than two females. Then the next are in the same format as ta, tumatum. So fatahta is you open, fatahtuma, two males open, and tum, fatahtum is plural, more than two male open. Anti, fatahti, antuma, fatahtuma, and antunna, fatahtunna is you, singular female, then two females and more than two females. Then ana is I, so that ends with the two, fatahtu, and nahnu is fatahna, that means we opened.
Excellent. Sister Maria, can you come on the mic, please?
Yes.
The verb is alima. Alima means he knew.
He what?
He knew.
Yeah. Alima, alimu. It's he knew, them two knew, and they all knew. Alimat, alimata, alimna. She knew, and them two females knew, and they all females knew. Alimta, alimtum, alamta, alamtuma, alamtum. You knew, male, you two knew, and you all knew. And alamti, alamtuma, alamtunna. You female knew, you two females knew, and you all females knew. Alamtu, alamna.
Alimtu and alimna. Excellent.
Yeah, I knew and we all knew.
Brilliant.
Thank
you. Can I have Sister Durdana?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. So would you be able to conjugate for me alima, please? So
alimu, alima, alimu.
Can you translate as well, and translate along with the actual the attached pronouns with the verb. So every verb requires to have a doer. So there are attached pronouns which represent the different verbs. Can you explain that as well, please?
Yeah. Huwa alima. It's as it is. And huma alima. He both knew. And the mim alif is the for both. And hum alimu, and they all he all male knew. And the extra is waw alif. And here she knew, here alimat, she knew. And the meme
No, the ta with the sukoon is a sign of female.
Yeah. And huma alimna,
Alimata.
alimata, they both knew. You, and the thing is alif. And hunna alimna, the noon is the all female knew.
Correct.
Anta alimta, the ta alif is you all knew, you knew. And antuma alimtuma, the male both knew. And mim alif is the thing for the male, both male. And
the verb, yeah.
Antum alimtum, they all male knew. And anti alimti, the suku, the t page is the kasra is the female.
Correct.
And antuma alimtuma, and mim alif is the thing, the she both knew. And antunna alimtunna, the tunna is the all female knew. The nun
is the attached pronoun which represents you all females knew.
You all female. And ana alimtu, and the te and the kasra is the female I.
Alimtu.
Represent I. Alimtu.
Yeah, alimtu, the ta with the dhamma represents I knew.
Yeah, dhamma. I do. And nahanu alimna is noun alif. They all.
We all. We
all knew.
Excellent. Okay. Sister Layla, are you there?
Yes. Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Sister Layla, I want you to start again from right. Kataba. Explain to me the meaning, and as I mentioned, every verb requires a doer, and the doer is represented by a pronoun which is attached to the verb, which represents that he is the doer. So can you start from kataba, he wrote?
Okay. Kataba, he wrote. Kataba, huma kataba means kataba alif means two. Two people wrote. Katabu, it's wow, that indicates they all wrote. Katabat, it's a female, she wrote. Ta, sakin indicates that it's a she. Katab, huma katabta, ta alif.
No, katabata. Katabata.
Yeah. Katabata. Huma katabata indicates alif, it's a feminine too. And katabna, na indicates the all female. And then katabta, anta katabta means you wrote. Ta indicates you. Katabtuma, you too, male wrote. Katabtum, you all wrote. Tum, here tum indicates. And then anti katabti, it's a female, you wrote. Antuma katabtuma, two female wrote. Antunna katabtunna, all female wrote.
Excellent.
Ana katabtu, I wrote. Tu indicates I, and katabna indicates na, indicates we.
Excellent. Right. Can I have next on the mic, Sister Seema Rizvi?
Sheikh, I can try next, inshallah. Okay.
Let me just get Sister Seema. Yeah. Sister Seema, would you be able to come on the mic? Sister Seema Rizvi, Bismillah, I'll help you. It's okay. Sister Sima, would you be able to come on the mic, or your mic's not working for you? Right, then, Sister Musarat, go ahead.
Is it the same one? كتبت?
Yes. Let's go to the next one. Daraba, go ahead.
What does the meaning of daraba means?
Daraba means he hit.
He hit, okay. Huwa daraba is one person, he. Mutakkir. Daraba, ba shows that there are two people there.
Correct.
So two male and female together?
No, just a male.
Female, okay.
Yeah.
Darabu is more than one.
More than two.
More mutakkir, yeah.
Yeah.
Darabat, the ta shows that it is one female here. Darabta, two female. And hunna darabna is all female.
Correct.
Anta darabta, the letter ta here, it shows that it is you.
Correct.
I forgot the meaning again.
Darabta, you hit. You
hit, one person hits there. Antuma, darabtuma is two female. And antum darabtum is all female.
Correct.
Then it is anti darabti, you. Female here. Antuma darabtuma is two female. Antunna darabtunna is more than two.
Correct.
Anna darabtu, the letter two, and Anna shows that it is one. I. Nahnu darabna, the letter na is we.
Excellent. Sister Kauthar, would you be able to come on the mic?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Sister Kauthar, Sayyid. Sister Kauthar, Sayyid, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just joining.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
joining on my phone. Okay. Yeah.
Can you see the screen?
Okay. No, I've got these written out. I hope they're correct.
Marsh, you got them written out already? Okay, from before?
Yeah, from before.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's really good. Go ahead.
So, can I do katabta?
Yeah, you can start kataba, that's fine. Go ahead, kataba.
Huwa kataba, I've forgotten what it means.
He wrote.
He wrote. Of course it does. Sorry. He wrote. Huma kataba, two people wrote. Hum katabu, they all wrote. Hiya katabat, she wrote, one person. Huma katabata, two ladies wrote. Hunna katabna, they all female wrote. Anta katabta, you male one person wrote. Antuma katabtuma, you two men wrote.
Excellent.
Antum katabtum, you all men wrote.
Excellent.
Anti katabti, you female wrote. Antuma katabtuma, you two females wrote.
Excellent.
Antunna katabtunna, you all females wrote. Ana katabtu, I wrote. Nahnu katabna, we all wrote.
Excellent. That was, mashallah, very good. I think this is the best performance I've seen from yourself for a while.
I'm reading it. I'm reading it. I didn't do it out of my head.
Yeah, well, even that, alhamdulillah, was really good. That was really good.
But you know, one thing that helped me was one of your handouts telling us that from hunna katab, the tab bit is joined, and that remains joined for all of them. That sort of helped me a lot.
Alhamdulillah.
After that.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, now can I have Sister Qurratul Ain? Sister.
Yes.
Okay, Sister Qurratul Ain, I'm going to give you a different verb. Now I'm going to go for all of the students, and I'll bring everyone on the mic now. Now I'm going to give you different verbs, which I would like you to conjugate. So I'm going to give you the verb. You know the verb ghain fa ra, ghafara. Yeah. Ghafara means he forgived. Ghafara.
He forgived.
Yes. So I want you to follow the template and try to conjugate for me all of it. Ghafara.
Okay. Huwa ghafara, he forgave.
Mhm.
Huma ghafara,
Excellent.
with the alif.
Mhm.
They too forgave.
Excellent.
Hum ghafaru,
Excellent.
they all forgave.
MashaAllah.
Hiya ghafartu,
No. Ghafa is got a sukoon at the end.
ghafarat.
Ghafarat. Excellent.
She forgave.
Mhm.
Huma ghafartan katabtana
Katabata. Katabata.
ghafarata.
Okay, exactly. Ghafarata is correct.
The two females forgave.
Forgived. Past tense. Forgave is present tense. Forgived is forgave. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Go ahead.
Hunna ghafartana. Ghafarna.
Ghafarna. Excellent.
They all female forgave.
Mhm.
Anta ghafarta,
Mhm.
you forgave.
Mhm.
Antuma ghafartuma,
Correct.
you two forgave.
Mhm.
Antum ghafartum,
Excellent.
you all forgave.
Excellent.
Anti ghafarti,
Excellent.
she forgave. She for a female forgave.
Okay.
Antuma, you two female forgave.
Excellent.
Sorry, antuma ghafartuma, you two female forgave. Antunna ghafartunna, you all female forgave. Ana ghafartu, I forgave. And nahnu ghafarna, we forgave.
Excellent. How do you find that?
It was a bit difficult, but I'm glad I got a hang of it.
Alhamdulillah, that was very good. That was very good. Alhamdulillah. Sister Nigat Kazmi, can you come on the mic?
Ji.
Bismillah. I'm going to give you a different verb. I'm going to give you the verb akala. Alif, kaf, lam. Akala. Akala means he ate.
Okay.
I can either give you akala or I can either give you jalasa, whatever you want to do.
Okay, I'll say. Okay. Akala, akala, akalu. Shall I say the huwa, huma as well?
That's fine. If you got, as long as you if you got all of them correct, that's fine. I'm happy.
Okay. Akala, akala, akalu. Akalat, akalata, akalna. Akalta, akaltuma, akaltum. Akalti, akaltuma, akaltunna, akaltu, akalna.
MashaAllah, that was very good. Sister Jawad, Mahdi.
Yes.
Would you be able to do mana'a?
Mana'a.
Yep.
Okay. And what does that mean?
Mana'a means to prevent. He stopped.
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Mana'a, mana'a, mana'u. Mana'at, mana'ata, mana'na. Mana'ta, mana'tuma, mana'tum. Mana'ti, mana'tuma, mana'tunna. Mana'tu, mana'na.
Excellent. Sister Shabana, can you come on the mic, please?
Ji.
I'm going to give you the verb fariha. 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 Fariha means he was pleased. Exactly. Farhat Fatima. Farhat Zahra.
Farhat. Okay. Fariha.
Yeah.
Fariha, right?
Yep.
Okay. Faraha, Farahu.
Fariha.
Sorry. Fariha, Farihu, Farihat, Farihata, Farihata, Farihna.
Correct.
Farihta, Farihtuma, Farihtum, Farihti, Farihtuma, Farihtuna, Farihtu, Farihna.
Excellent. Can I, Sister Seema, would you be able to come on the mic, or you're still having problems with the mic? Sister Seema Rizvi. Sister Seema Rizvi? Okay, maybe problem. Okay, next person I'll bring is Sister Maria.
Yes.
I'm going to give you the verb masaha. You know when we wipe our head? For wudu, masaha, it's called masaha. He wiped. So the word is masaha, he wiped. So can you conjugate masaha?
Masaha, masaha, masahu. Masahat, masahata, masahna. Masahta, masahtuma, masahtum. Masahti, masahtuma, masahtunna. Masihtu, masehna.
No,
Masahtu, masahna.
Excellent, excellent.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Sister Durdana.
Yes.
I'm going to give you the verb dhahika. Vad, ha, kaf. Dhahika means he laughed.
Okay.
Dhahika.
Zahika, Zahika, Zahiku, Zahikat, Zahikta,
Zahikata.
Zahikna. Anta Zahikta, Antuma Zahiktuma, Antum Zahiktum, Anti Zahikti, Antuma Zahiktuma, Antunna Zahiktunna, Ana Zahiktu, Nahanu Zahikna.
Excellent. Excellent. Can I have next on the mic?
What is the meaning of Zahik?
Dhahika. He laughed. Dhahika means he laughed. Dhahika. Okay. Dhahika. He laughed. Yes. Sister Mansoura, can you come on the mic?
Yes. Bismillah.
I'll give you the verb kharaja. Kharaja. He exited.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Kharaja, kharaja, kharaju. Kharajat, kharajatta, kharajna. Kharajta, kharajtuma, kharajtum. Kharajti, kharajtuma, kharajtunna. Kharajtu, kharajna.
Excellent. Sister Salma?
Yes, Sheikh, I'm here.
Dhahaba.
Dhahaba, dhahaba, dhahabu. Dhahabat, dhahabata, dhahabna. Dhahabta, dhahabtuma, dhahabtum. Dhahabti, dhahabtuma, dhahabtunna. Dhahabtu, dhahabna.
Excellent. Sister Kawthar Sayyid.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to give you the verb ghasala.
Okay.
You know the word ghusl? The word ghusl, if you don't use the word ghasala, ghasala means he washed. Ghain, sin, lam. Ghasala. Sin, lam. Ghasala.
Sin, lam. Okay. Huwa, do you want me to do it with huwa, aha, or just
it makes a difference.
Go straight to
I'm happy with it, just the conjugations.
Okay. So ghasala, ghasala, ghasalu. No translation necessary?
If you want to translate, I'm more than happy. Which would be better actually if you translate
okay.
as well.
No, everybody else is. Okay, so ghasala, he washed.
Correct.
Ghasalu, ghasala, the two of them washed.
Excellent.
Ghasalu, no, they all washed. Sorry, right. They all washed.
Ghasalat.
Not ghasalata.
No,
ghasalat, she washed. Ghasalat, she one washed. And then ghasalata, they two females washed. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So
yep.
they two female washed. Hunna ghasalat, ghasalat.
Yep. Correct.
They all females washed. They all females washed. Ghasalta, you washed, one male. Ghasaltuma, you two males washed. Ghasaltum, you all males washed. Ghasalti, you female. Ghasaltuma, you two females washed.
Excellent.
غسل females washed. غسل two I washed. غسلتنا we
Ghasalna, we wash. Your mic, sometimes your reception is quite poor.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. أنا so غسلت I washed and غسلنا we all washed.
Excellent. That was very good. Mashallah, that was very good. So how do you find it, this practice?
So long as I can read it, it's fine. But I am getting better at remembering it as well. It's helping a lot.
That's the reason why, because I'm not even starting the book as such. So this is everything what you have done already in book one, which I'm just preparing for yourself for book two. So inshallah, next week I'll start the present tense. And I'll teach you everything. So I'm just doing revision today, and inshallah next week we'll officially start the present tense. So I've sent you the handouts out to everyone, but inshallah next week we'll start the actual present tense. 786.
Thank you.
Jazakallah. 786. Can you come on the mic? 786.
Yes. Salam alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Sister Tahira.
Yes.
Okay. Sister Tahira, let's give you kabura. So kabura means he became big. Kabura means he became big. Can you conjugate all of them, please?
Kabura, kaburua.
Sorry, that's unfair on you. Let me just give you alima instead. Alima, he knew.
Okay. Alima, alimu, alimat.
Correct.
Alimna, alimna.
Correct.
Alimta, alimtuma, alimtum, alimti, alimtuma, alimtunna, alimtu, alimna.
Excellent. That was excellent.
Big question.
Yes.
So there is no difference between the two female, the you two, antama and antama, basically, for both male and female.
That's right. The only way
how do we?
So context.
Yeah, sorry,
so from the context, you will know that whether it's referring to the feminines or whether it's referring to the masculines itself.
Okay.
Okay. So alhamdulillah, it's good that you've seen these observations, and even in the present tense, you will see the same thing as well. Inshallah, once we start the present tense from next week, inshallah. Okay. Any question from anyone? Any question from anyone? Sister Maria, Sister Nigat, Sister Kauthar, Sister Shabana.
Very good.
All of you good?
Very okay. Yeah.
Sister Salma, Sister Mansoura, Shabano, Mehdi, everyone good?
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, good.
Okay, that's brilliant. So I don't want to push too much today because this is just a stepping stone for me to delve into the present tense and then imperatives and then all the other verbs as well. So Arabic language is very structured. Once you memorize them, once you know them very good, then you will see that the Quran will start to become more familiar and you become more acquainted of what type of verbs the Quran is using as well, inshallah. Okay. So inshallah, the first book, it doesn't really teach you, but inshallah from next week as well, I will be taking 5 minutes of your time from the lesson, and all my classes now will have a 5-minute akhlaq, a hadith from the Aimma alayhimus salam, and then we will start our classes as well, inshallah. So that's a new approach I'm going to adopt. 5 minutes hadith from the Imams alayhimus salam, translated, and then move on to our lesson, inshallah, as well.
Brilliant. Alhamdulillah.
That would be
That's
good. Yeah.
Mashallah. Yeah.
So that will be the new approach as well, inshallah. So we've done the initial first book. I didn't do it, but from now, from book 2, all of the lessons and all classes, we'll do that as well, inshallah. Okay. So, salawat Allahumma salli ala Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma kulli waliyaka al-hujjat bil hasan. Salawatuka alayhi wa ala aba'ih. في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليل أين حتى تسكنه أرضك توعا وتمتع فيها طويلا وتألى من أنصاري وشيعتك وجندك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. Can anyone do me a favor? I've